I play in the Salesforce ecosystem, looking at how we can use it as a wonderful customer experience tool. And I really like the fact that I think this year Salesforce came out and started calling themselves a customer experience platform rather than a CRM. I was like, yes. But customer experience is not only more important than ever, it's actually more difficult. And the landscape of CX is really changing with the global workplace. So just coming out of Accenture had a Life Trends report that came out just this year, and it said that 37% of consumers think that companies are prioritizing higher profits over a better customer experience. They still say that the customer experience you provide is as important as your products or services. They also think personalization is really key. So 2/3 of customers are expecting us to adapt our experiences to match their changing needs.
So what's a user story? So user stories explain the roles of users in a Salesforce system, their desired activities, and what they intend to accomplish. So like I've seen a lot of user stories that go, as a system, I want this thing to happen, which, yes, you want Salesforce to do this thing for you. But it becomes a little bit challenging when you go that far back, because it's at the end of the day, you want somebody to be able to test this. These are user stories. So who is going to be testing the thing? Think about it in terms of that. And a lot of times you can kind of narrow down what your persona is going to be. Like, who is the team that is going to ultimately test to make sure that this functionality works?
So starting with the retirement of workflow rules and process builder. So this was announced back in Dreamforce 2021. So it's been on the cards for a long time now. So Salesforce obviously put a clear timeline in place, and we're quite a way along with that now. So I think at the moment where we are currently, all workflow rules and process builders, they're still working as expected. But that being said, there's no kind of investment or enhancements being made to those tools. So at some point they're going to stop working. I'm going to talk about a few native tools available for us here. So there's 3. We've got the workflow rule migration tool, process builder migration tool, although those are technically part of the same tool, I guess. And then we've got the flow trigger explorer. I'm going to talk about a few native tools available for us here. So there's 3. We've got the workflow rule migration tool, process builder migration tool, although those are technically part of the same tool, I guess. And then we've got the flow trigger explorer.
Okay, so I'd like to thank everybody for coming along this evening. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Cotswolds, for sponsoring this evening's event.